we have time. Let's do the one word, that game. Yes.
Right, do it.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, do it now.
Okay. We'll do maybe a couple of rounds. So RJ, we are going to challenge RJ. RJ can literally come up with any motivational speech. He'll do like a 10-second speech on a word that you put in the chat box. We used to do this in college together all the time. And I'd say like pickle or pillow or chair or light bulb. And he will come up with a motivational story. So just to spread some joy, we'll do this just a couple times. If you have a word that you would like RJ to.
Race car. Oh man, there's a lot of it. We'll start with race car, because if you're going too fast, you'll miss the things that are so important. What's interesting about a race car is race car drivers are usually by themselves. They train with the team, but when they get in that race car, they're by themselves and there's a crowd of people watching them, and they have one job. They go in a circle as fast as they can. You know what's interesting about a race car is that it's not the driver that's probably the most important thing. It's the engineer that puts that engine in there. Because I can go drive a go-kart and be racing a race car and be the best race car driver in the world. But if my inside, my mind, my engine's not equipped, I'm going to lose that race every single time. So sometimes it's not the race car, it's not the driver, it's the man or the teacher behind the scenes that's molding that mind so we can get the job done. Someone said sauerkraut.
Wait, hold on. If you like that, let's give some RJ applause. I see there's some children watching this. They are loving it right now, RJ. We need to put this in the toolkit for students as well. But
want to do one more?
Yeah, we could do one or two depending on how long you want to go.
We'll do clothes hanger. It's interesting. My son's closet, his clothes are on the floor. But the shirt that he bought, he hung that one up. See, when you value something, you don't put it on the floor. So I would encourage you to talk to your students and say, take your textbook and put it on a hanger. Why put it on a hanger? Because you value that. Take your life, put it on a hanger. You value that. The stuff that ends up on the floor, Mom, we got to go in there. Dad, we got to pick it up, put it in the clothes hanger, clean it, wash it, and then hopefully hang it up. Here's what I like you to do as a teacher. What dream do you have on the floor that you need to hang up? And when I say hang up, not put away, put in a hanger so when you open your closet, it's looking right at you. For me, I got some goals I hang up every single day. And until I put that thing on, it's not going in the dirty clothes hamper. Sometimes we got to refresh our memory and hang some things up the right way. I like that one.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know how you do this. This is what we do for hours in college.
One more?
Okay, one more, RJ. Jason says, I love it, man. I love it. That's really impressive. That was so good. Only a coach, only a coach.
Because it's not even a word, but it's what Aaron said. My 8-year-old is loving this. I remember being 6, 7 years old, living in Tacoma, Washington. I was raised on welfare. I was one of 7 boys. I remember getting my hair cut, being 11, 12 years old, and the freshest fade on the block. I was scared to put my head on my pillow because I didn't want to mess my haircut up. And I didn't know really when I was going to get a nice haircut again. So I would not mess my haircut. I had an older brother. He would be the one cut my hair sometimes. So anytime I can get to the barbershop, man, was a great experience. I also remember being about 13 or 14. I remember sleeping downstairs. And it get really hot sometimes. And it would get real, real hot. And I remember I would just take my pillow and I flip that thing over. And I flipped the pillow over and realized, man, that felt good. And then as I got older, I heard somebody say, man, I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow. I said, you know what? I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how big your house is, how small your house. We have all experienced the joy of the other side of the pillow. What's interesting about that story, though, is nothing changed from my situation. The pillowcase didn't change. The weather didn't change. All I did was take my situation and flipped it over and realized there's a different side to this. But boy, oh boy, we all have remembered that day and that night when we flipped our pillow over and we said, yeah, cooler than the other side of the pillow. I would encourage you in this COVID deal and these Zooms, is the minute you feel like, I don't want to engage with this, flip the pillow over. Be the one teacher that says, you know what? This is the situation. I'm going to be the teacher that's cooler than the other side of the pillow. And for me as a coach, I'm looking silly on social media. I'm posting motivational messages that got coaches laughing, going crazy. But guess what? When they see Coach Barsh, they're going to smile. And they're going to say, that man right there, he cooler than the other side of the pillow. I'm out.
That is so good, RJ. Oh my gosh. So,
yay!
So many great comments. Jamie says, my senior came out at clothes hanger and was cracking up. She said, great. Now I'm going to have to appreciate doing laundry today. That is so great. So much love, RJ. They're saying you need to come do an assembly at their school. I'm telling you, I've been telling you for almost 20 years, this gift needs to be shared with the world. And we're doing Zoom calls and this is happening now, but I'm serious. Like, students need to hear this.
Encouraging me. Like, that's hilarious to me.
So I'm seeing a lot of smiles. We did want to end with the cool side of the pillow. So RJ was able to weave that story in with the last freestyle. So we are going to encourage you to think of one cool side of the